All right, here it is, Sunday morning. Another day, short day today. I don't get to work on it till dark, but heading back out to the Shootin Saloon. I got some tin with me. I got to do some trim work for the porch on the front. I've got part of the handrail up. I did manage to get one sheet of OSB on the roof yesterday. I'm gonna put tin over top of that, and some people are asking, why would you put tin over top of the OSB? Tin is going to be hard and it's going to reflect a lot of the sound back inside there. Hopefully the OSB will deaden some of that sound. And really the cost difference between putting 1x's on the top for the tin and putting the OSB up there was only about $20 difference. So it makes it a lot more rigid. Hopefully it'll deaden some of the sound, and it'll make it nicer, I hope. All right, like I said, I was able to get one sheet up there last night. I got that one up. I got all my rafters up. I got my fascia board on there. I got it on the other side. I made a little boo-boo there. I don't know how I did it, but I got to trim that up. Got the facade up on the front there. You got the siding on it. That little line across there is where I got to put some trim in there, so it'll I got to put a drip edge on there so the water will be directed down the front and onto the porch roof. Got the railing on there, and I guess the bottom rail too. Put some slats in between there. I still got to get some siding for the sides, obviously, and I got to do my little front wall on there, or back wall, where I'll just have like an 8-foot opening in there, and get my temporary post out of there. Still got to get those 2 posts trimmed up on the corners there, and then take a look at it from the target area. That should be plenty good enough there, I think. Let's see, the first post here is the one I got right here is I think that's 7 yards away. Then it goes back to 10 yards, and then the posts I got there will represent the 15-yard line. All right, this is the last sheet on this side. Then I got to move the other side, get my fascia board up on the gable end here, and then start putting some tin on this thing. All right, the last sheet's on the roof. Now I got to get down, put my fascia boards on the front there, and then I can get my tin and start putting it up here. And then this back wall right here, I'll have to get my tin on first and get my sidewall piece on there. Then I can put the siding on the end there, and that will finish off that side. Get the rest of the tin on here. That'll all be dried in and everything. Then probably next weekend I'm gonna have to get some siding on there. I might work on the front overhang on the facade and get that thing looking right, and just keep on plugging along. All right, it's getting there. I got some tin up on the roof. I got to go get my tin snips. I got to split the one that goes up along the edge there. These are 3-foot panels. I got to cut this one down like 23.5 to get it in there. That gives me about a foot overhang on the front here. It is 12 foot wide and 10 foot deep, somewhere in there. But anyways, let's get the tin snips, get this trimmed up, get it up there. The roof is finally done. It's all up there. There's a couple little imperfections here and there, but it'll keep the rain out, keep the snow out, and with the OSB underneath it, it should help keep the noise down too, but we'll find out when I get to shooting. Got a lot more to do still. I got siding to put on here. I still got to finish the roof over the porch here on the facade, and I'm getting there slowly but surely. All right, guys, we're back on the construction site again to work on the Shootin Saloon a little bit more. I got me some siding right here, and I'm going to start getting this stuff put up. It's a lot cooler out today. I think fall is actually arriving instead of the really long summer we've had. But let's get some siding up here, get this building stiffened up, and then we can move on to some interior stuff. But I got to get it all dried in before I do anything else. siding on both sides, and I got to get up top there where the facade is up there, and I got to get some siding on that. Then I'm gonna have to get some kind of cap to go on the top there to keep rain from getting behind there. But then I got to do this end wall on here. It's just going to be a couple little short pieces here and here, and close all that in there and leave a big 8-foot wide opening in there. And that's where I'll be able to shoot at my targets out back here. All right, everybody, I got the sidings on it all the way around. Looks like a just a big lawn shed pretty much, but you get around there, you can see on the top there, I've got the siding up there on the back side of the facade. Not a very big building. It's not meant to be. Just a little shelter for me to stand in there and do some shooting. Now I got the front here. I've got my trim up there. That's my Z channel, so the drips will run down the front of it and then off onto the overhang there. And then of course I got to put the swinging saloon doors in there. You can't have a saloon without saloon doors. I'll put some different rails on here, or some pickets, or whatever you want to call them. And I got a little bit of trim work to do up there on the front of the facade. I still got to put a cap on it and all that good stuff. But I've got siding all the way around it now. And I've got the tin on it. The roof is done. As done as I'm going to do it. I may put gutters on it later on just to kind of keep it from washing away down here. But I mean, that's it pretty much. I've got a lot of interior stuff to do. If it's going to be a saloon, you got to have a bar in a saloon. So and I don't know if you can tell the difference in the sound here. It needs something done to it, because gunshots from in here out there to the targets on the range back in here are going to be really loud. I don't want that, so I'm probably going to put some insulation in here. Maybe I don't know if I want to put drywall in here. Maybe get the moisture resistant stuff to put up on the walls, because this is not going to be enclosed. It's not going to be climate controlled room. It's just going to be kind of open air thing here. I did kind of plan that I may put some kind of door in here, maybe like a bifold door. It should be about 8 feet across, and you know, I could do some kind of bifold door on each side there, but I'm definitely got to do something about the sounds in here, because as either a shooting range or a studio, it's going to be really loud. So I got to take care of that. All right, there is the start of the overhang on the front porch. Those are temporary posts right there. They will be coming out. I got to put some 4x4 posts up there, and I'll put some little diagonal braces going up there, and get some of the old tin on top there. I still got to do that little bit of trim work up at the top on both sides, but it's getting there. Putting up the old tin roof, rusted. All right, got the last piece of the old rusty tin roof on there, and I must say it's looking pretty good. I'm not a big fan of using used materials, but it gives it the look, and it wasn't too far gone, so it's gonna be on there. I got to do a little bit of trim work right here behind me, get that done, and then I go to the other side and get that done, and I think I'm going to call it good for a while. All right, here I am up on top of the saloon, a little bit late in the afternoon, but I got the roof on there, and I got my cap on top of the facade wall. All the tin is down, and it's a saloon pretty much. You know, kind of. Still got a lot of interior stuff to do, but I'm going to do that just a little bit at a time as I go. For the most part, the structure itself is complete, and like I said, it's just like moving into a new house. You do a little bit of decorating here and there, and finally get it the way you want it. So this is it. This is the saloon. All right, guys, here it is. This is the shooting saloon. Nothing done on the inside here really, other than maybe a little bit of cleanup, but I'm not going to do a whole lot. You know, in a big bunch anyways. What I'm probably going to do is this doorway here, I'll probably go ahead and trim it up and do the saloon doors on there. Go ahead and finish that wall too, and then I'll probably do this wall and this little short piece over here, just so that I can put the bar there and have a backdrop for whenever I'm doing any kind of filming. And hopefully I'll get the sound in here a little bit better, because the acoustics are not that great for this room, but I will get it. Once there's some things in here, instead of just these hard walls right here, it'll change it up a little bit. But like I said, I get the saloon doors on there, and I've already got the old rusty tin roof on there, and I think it looks pretty good. I don't know how authentic that is for saloon stuff, but it's mine, and I got a place to shoot at, and I guess it could be considered kind of a man cave too. All right, everybody, there's my videos on building the Shootin Saloon. The main structure is done. It's all dried in now. I got some cosmetic work to do on the outside. I got a whole bunch of cosmetic work to do on the inside here. I'm gonna get me some steel targets set up out there. I'll still have my plywood and paper targets up there. I got it dried in just in time because it actually started raining a little bit. The weather's getting cooler, winter's getting here. It's early fall right now, but it'll come. And anyways, if you haven't already, hit this button up here to check out some of my other videos. Hit this button over here to subscribe, and check me out on Facebook at Small Caliber Arms Review. I've got some videos on there I haven't posted on YouTube. And thanks for watching Small Caliber Arms Review.